right, so good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me so early, and it's good evening for most of you. And I appreciate the time you've taken to come on the call. So what I'm going to do today is go through some of the common issues that people are having around getting their teams started, where to look and how to go. So for the purpose of that, I'm going to share my screen, and then it's going to make it nice and easy. Okay, so this is the most important a place to look when we're looking to actually show and look and see what is happening in our team. So for the purposes of what we're doing, to go into your virtual back office, this is the link that you need to use. So what I can do is I can put it in the chat. So you just go Peak Success, PEAKSUCCESS global.com. So peaksuccessglobal.com. When you type in that peaksuccessglobal.com and put it, you copy and paste it here into your top line here, as you can see, and this is what comes up. So you want to find out if the person you've just enrolled is sitting in your back office. So you just go to login, and here you'll see there's the place you put your email. That's the email that you put in when you opened your account. And there is the password. That password you put in when you opened the account. For those of you who I helped with enrollments, I sent your password to you. So that's the password that you use. If you want to change your password, you can go in the back office and change. There's no problem. So for me, I've saved mine to the Google. So I don't have to put my password and my email in every time. It automatically picks it up at my Google saved passwords. So I don't have to put it in every time. And this is what comes up. This is now my back office. So the question that Kaya wants to know is, how do I check who's in my team and where they are and how they are? So this is what it looks like with all the teams. So this is me. This is Peter. This is, if you click on it, you'd see that's Angelica in the Philippines. And this is Tembisa. Tembisa was really, really busy, and she was unable to do some of that. So Kaya very kindly helped out and enrolled these 5 people. So these are Kaya's people. Oyena is in, that's Kaya. He's in. Luca, I think that's your son. Aya Bulela and Justin. So that is their team, and they are starting. Now, the objective now with your team at base camp, once those other 2 have gone in, is to get each one of those to have their 6. That is the objective. And we have, as I mentioned in the chats, because we've had a few issues with the enrollments and because of the back issue technical issues, they've extended that deadline for qualification till the 26th of November. So everybody has a chance to not only get to base camp, but to get to the 54, which is the top level of what is possible to earn in March when that big bonus is being paid. And that's something I want to clarify also on this call. So to give you an idea, that's me. This is my first level where Tembisa is sitting, this is Peter, where Peter's sitting. That is my first level. This is the second level. So this is Peter's massive team sitting here. And you can see here, that is Angelica. Now, everybody must get used to and know who Angelica is. Angelica is my VA in the Philippines. If you are stuck with anything and you need help, whether it's to get your new people announced, whether you need something technical, Angelica is always there. So make sure Angelica is on your WhatsApp. Just look her up and add her in, because she's a great help. She's very technical and she works very quickly. Without her, I couldn't do what I do. I could just tell you. Now, Assumpta is a massive team.
Sorry, Maggie. Is that for Tembisa? Is that enough? We have those 5. I can see now it's 5.
Yes, those are your 5. Your other 2 are going to go in. So that takes Tembisa to base camp, which is good. That means you will be a base camp member for the lifetime with the company. But I'm going to come on to what is really required if you want to earn the big money. That's why we say get 6, then at least you are qualified to earn the dollars. Because if you don't get 6, you can't even go there. So all these people in your team, if they haven't got their 6, so I'm going to just use Peter as an example here. So this you'll see is Peter. So Peter's in Cape Town and he has a very big team. Congratulations, Peter. You went 36. at base camp last week, which was fantastic. So when you look here, these are some of Peter's existing builders. When you've got your front line, which is here, you can see it's a lot more than 6. Where there's a little arrow, that means that person is already building. So this one here is Sophia. So if we click on Sophia over here, Sophia's tree comes up. So there's Sophia, and she has her 6. Now it's Sophia's object to get those 6 to each enroll 6, because those people also want to be at base camp, right? And then if you want to go back to where you were, you click the little arrow, it takes you back to where we were. So, Colby, you've already enrolled one person, haven't you?
Yes, yeah. I enrolled one person.
So your first goal, Colby, is to get your front line. This is Peter. This is Peter's first level, his front line. You need 6 on your front line to qualify into base camp. Now,
yes,
because Peter is already at base camp, he got to base camp very early on with his 6. Once you get to a second level, so I'm just going to go in sort of to course. So let's go to Lungster so you can get some idea. So there's Lungster sitting over there, and this is his front line. His front line is 6. So he has already reached base camp. This first person in Lungster's team, Moster, has already enrolled people. So we go and check what's happening. Now look what Moster's done. So there he is. Laurent has enrolled 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. He's 9 on his front line already. So this now, if you look back, so it's not complicated. This is Lawrence. That's his 0 level. Once the system opens for all our customers and all our learners, the learners stay on your 0 level with you. Your consultants, your first line, those are all your own consultants that you enroll. They always stay on your front line. So this is your first level. But if we go back and we look at Peter, we've got Peter on his 0 level. When all his customers come in, the customers will be on 0. On this first level, all his consultants stay there. The second level, where we've just come from, is, and why I'm doing this, because I want to show you what happens. So we said this was Lungster, and it's Laurent. So that is the second level, and this is the third level. So as the levels go down, for the purposes of this first promotion, the launch incentive, it has required that you have to have 6 on your front line to qualify. Once you've got 6, then you can qualify to the next level. And the next level is to have 18. Now the 18 can be you or on your front line, but you need to have 18 on your first and second level. So Peter's way into that, and so is Assumpta. In fact, overnight, Assumpta went from 36 to 54. So she's unbelievable. I don't know. Her team is just on fire. They are in momentum. They're enrolling left, right, and center. I can't keep track of that team. It is absolutely massive. So, Peter, you've got some competition there. Your Malawian team is huge, but the Nigerians are catching you fast. But it doesn't matter. There's no competition. You know, it's just exactly as you want it to be. No issues there. So the reason I'm using this as an example is once you've got your 6, then your next level is 18. And at the level of 18, this is what is possible to earn. So reaching base camp of 6, it means that you will be a base camp member for your entire history with the company. So when they have events, when they have incentive trips and things, base camp members will always be recognized as being a base camp member. So that's why those of you who are not base camp yet need to get there before the 26th of November, which is the cutoff. And they will not be extending it. So we're very lucky they have extended. So everybody is able to still get to base camp. So that's on your first level. So on your first level and second level, that needs to be the next jump is to 18. Now, 18 is not a lot because you've got 6 already. And if people in your team enroll 6 each, you pass your 18. That's what's happened in Nigeria. The 6 on the front level have all enrolled 6. They went to 36 and now they're 54 overnight. So that's what happens. It just compounds down. 6 enrolls, 6 enrolls, 6. And then you've reached the target. So it's not difficult. So it's for you leaders on this call to get your teams to each get their 6. The 6 that you've enrolled, make sure they get their 6. So at 18, what you qualify to earn is 1,000 US dollars. By the end of January, you have to achieve Elite 2. Elite 2 means, because by then, obviously, in a week to 10 days, when the system goes live and our students and our learners get put into the system, you need to have 5,000 points. So that means for every learner that comes on, it's 65 points. So it's each point is worth $1. So each learning package for one person is $65. And if you buy 2 at a time, it's $100. So the learner pays $50. So for 5,000, you can see it's not a lot. It's 10. Peter's the accountant. He could work that out for us. So it's 5,000 points that's required to reach Elite 2. And if in this incentive, you've made it to 18, your bonus check, it's a one-off bonus for this incentive, you earn $1,000. So Peter is at the moment, I think, is just on 54. So at 54, it means he has to qualify at Elite 4 to get the full bonus of the 54, which is the top level. So that means there needs to be 20,000 points in all his levels, in level 1, level 2, and level 3. So it doesn't, for this incentive, it doesn't go beyond level 3. It's level 1, level 2, and level 3. So your 6, they enroll 6, those 6 enroll 6. So it's 3 levels down. And Peter's already on his way to get his, and that is 6,000 US dollars. So Peter, you're well on your way to $6,000. And Assumpta in Nigeria, she is already on that. I'm already on that as well. And there's one other in the team that's also on that. So, I mean, that's huge achievement. But once we've reached our 54, we qualified to get that 6,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 or 1,000 according to the number we've got in. So it's at 18, you get a bonus of 1,000. At 36 members on level 1, 2, and 3, you get 3,000. And at Elite 4 with 54, when you qualify with 54, you get 6,000. So if you get your 54 and you do not make Elite, you do not get the bonus. This is a pre-qualification to have the number of consultants in your business to make your Elite 2, 3, and 4. Does that make sense? Are there any questions about the qualifications? Because I think it's important that we understand what that actually means. So you know what your level 1, 2, and 3 is. Once you've got your 6, you're going to run for 18. Once you've got your 18, you're going to run for 36. And once you've got your 36, you're going to run for 54. And it doesn't mean to say you yourself have to enroll 54. It means you have to have your 6, and you need to encourage those 6 to get their 6. And bearing in mind, there are going to be some people on your front line, like, for instance, Angelica. My Angelica, she might not enroll 6 people. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if everybody doesn't do 6. That's why with Peter is in a very safe zone, because he's got, I don't know how many on his front line. I've only got 7 on my front that I've personally enrolled. And the same with Assumpta. She's also got 6 on her front line. And the rest have come from the 6 who enrolled 6, who enrolled 6. So I hope that is clear. Any questions there? No. Okay.
No question, Maggie. We do understand everything.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
So the other thing that I want to clarify for Colby wants to know where we find the things that we need to send to people and prospective. So this is the app, the Saga app. It's absolutely free. You don't need to have the paid app. If you want to use the paid app to help you run your customers, then that's fine. I would love to have a big customer base, so I am going to do the paid app. Mine is a paid app because then I can put in all my contacts. For instance, I'll just show you. When you use it as a contact list, you put all your links, all your contacts go in here, and it's very easy. It tells you where they are. You can put information about them, because if you've got 30 or 40 or 50 customers, which we will have as time goes by, we're going to have more and more and more customers learning English or wanting to do the AI course, which is coming before the end of December. Our customers, and you might wonder what customers doing this and what's doing this, and we're going to have, within the next 12 months, we'll have 12 different courses: accountancy, marketing, all these different courses. So I don't have a memory that's going to cope with that. That's why I want this to also help me manage my customers. So that's just a point. But you certainly don't have to start with that. Let's first get you used to the free version that helps you with everything else. So for the Saga chat, you go https, 2 dots,
Yeah, it's fine.
forward
Yes, yeah,
slash,
2 dots.
the
Yeah.
saga.app / team apex, APEX, / login. So now you will see it in the chat. Can you see it in the chat?
Yes.
Okay, so that is what you just click on and download. You do not have to pay for it. You just put all your details in and it'll come up and you'll have everything in there that you can use. The contacts will be there, but it won't be live. So don't worry about that. But the important things that you will need, the library. We definitely have to have access to the library, and that's in the free app. So this app, Saga, is an international app. It's made in America, and it's the best app to run a business. So Team Apex has adapted the app to take all our information. So it's all the stuff that we need to run our business. So if we go into the library, this is what you see. So in the library, because as the team, not so much the numbers get bigger, but as we progress, there will be more and more and more videos coming in to help us with the business. So it's important that you take a little time and just watch the videos to see what video is going to be suitable for you to send to your people. And just to give you an idea, especially for Lungster on the call, because in Malawi, the language of Chichewa has not been used by AI before. But Lungster, I've got really good news for you. Chichewa is coming. So it's very exciting. We are going to have some tools in Chichewa, which is fantastic. They're not ready yet, but they're coming. So there will be a video in Chichewa, all of that sort of thing. It's coming. So we've got the AI to handle the Chichewa language, which is fabulous. Down this side, the left-hand side, the 3 important areas to look at is, onboarding is the one example that I used last week in the training. So on the dashboard here, the important ones as we are getting set up is onboarding. It means onboarding your consultant. So the first month of your new consultant launch guide. So when you click on that and open it, these are all the sections. Now, I went through this last week. I'm not going to go through tonight, but it's very important that you go through each section, just read it, understand it. If there are any questions, please come back to me. And each one of your consultants needs to go through this, because if everybody is launched the same way, we've got the same understanding and all the help is in this whole app, then it's very easy. And if there any question, doesn't matter how simple your question is, please come back to me with that question, because I promise you, if you've got a question, there'll be somebody else in our team because our team is now over 100 people. So there will be somebody else that wants that question answered as well. So that's the onboarding. Shall we try again for the library? Let's try again and get the library. Okay, so this is the library. Okay. So on your dashboard here, you click library and it brings you into the library.
Yes.
So in your personal library, if there's a particular video you like, you just put it in your personal library and you keep it there. So it's always there. So you don't have to go in. For instance, if we look in the video library here, you'll see there's a lot of different videos.
Yes.
So there's the sizzle ones and there's these overviews. So there's quite a few there. You'll see there's quite a lot there. So what I recommend is when you have the time, listen to some of those.
Yes.
It'll help you understand the business. There's the overview from the 30th of October. There's the overview from the 25th, because they're all different points of view about the business. So they're not all the same. So when you go and listen to those, and these ones are usually about 20 minutes, these ones here. But these ones, this is the corporate overview. The overview, the short one, the long one, and the demo. Because I think the demo, that's a demo, and that's a demo. When especially teachers in our team, they want to know, how is this going to work for the teaching aspect? So at the moment, this is the first one that came out, but they're busy upgrading that because the system's just about to launch. So they're busy upgrading that, and apparently it's going to be fabulous. So these ones are all different aspects. And these ones have been run by Talia. So for some of you who've been on a call with Talia, she's a great trainer. She gives lots of ideas, lots of tips. So she's fabulous. So it's a good idea to just watch some of these and see what suits you. Play the sizzle. So you probably won't have listened to the sizzle. The sizzle's about 3 seconds or something. So that one is really a teaser. So if someone wants to know what we're doing, that's just a teaser. It doesn't give them any information, but it just is a tease about what peak success. All right. But now the other thing I wanted to show you down here. So we just slip ourselves down there because those are not important at the moment. This one is very important. Okay, so can you see this one here that says info pages? So it's almost at the bottom of that. Click on the info pages. Don't underestimate the power of what this can do. So this is about the business side, and this is about the product. So it just depends what you want to send to somebody. But let's, for instance, go onto the business. And this one, I mean, I didn't create it. The app creates it for you. So once you registered and you're in, so you go click on share, and then you copy the link.
Yeah.
This is how you send it. And I then go to my top line, and I'm just going to copy and paste that in there. And look what comes up. This is what your person is going to receive. They will receive the business as it is, but it's your business, not my business. So what I sent you, Colby, was my business, right? I didn't create this.
Yes.
It's created automatically for each person. So when you send that, Peter, this is what gets your picture will be here, your name will be here. And it shows the person that you want to bring into the business. It shows them everything they need to know. Unlock the future of education, technology, and entrepreneurship. It's got the short video here. If they want to learn more, they can click there. It tells them everything about the AI aspect. If you answer yes or any questions above, you invite them to take a further look. The difference, the network marketing opportunity, the points about the different marketing, what the team success is, what Saga is, frequently asked questions, reach out for any questions. So where they're going to reach out to, they're going to reach out to you because it's your link they've got there. So that's a very powerful tool where it's got everything. And it's got, you can even see down this, what is Peak ESL? When is Peak ESL learning? How much does it cost? How does the business opportunity work? Why education instead of physical products? How is Peak Success different from any other network marketing companies? All the information, all the questions they might be asking is in there. So it's a good idea if you actually go in there and read the answers, because these questions are questions that people are going to ask you, and here are the answers. It's all there for you. So I hope that helps in terms of finding what you're looking for. So are there any other questions?
Another question for me, that there are other people, we tell them about this Peak Success.
Yes.
So if they want to register, sometimes if they can't do for themselves, most of the time we send it to you. So those people, when we share the link, we share through our name that we are already registered. So is it possible for me also, if they don't know how to register, can I also register for them?
You can absolutely register for them. So do you know how to register for them?
No.
So if one of your people wants to register and who wants to enroll in your team and they don't know how to do it, then the link that you gave them, that is your link, you use your link and you put it on the top line like I did. And then I'll just go back there and just show you. So I'm just going to type there, Peak Success Global, blah, blah, blah. So you'll see at the top here, it says Peak Success Global, and it's my referral link, Margie Hare, right?
Yes.
So what do? When you want to go into your back office, you go log in. On your right-hand side, you go log in. Can you see that? Yeah.
Yes.
If you want to enroll somebody, you go join now. Click on join now. And that's when you start the enrollment. And you put their name, first name, last name, email address, password. You confirm the password. This is important. When you put the password in, first time, second time, at least 8 characters. One must be a number and at least one special character, say a $sign or an exclamation mark or something. So that is what is required. Some people have put passwords that don't fit that requirement, and then it doesn't go through properly. And then this section here, your sponsor, my name has come up there. You never ever change that. Whatever the system spits out here is correct. If when you've gone in and it doesn't come up, for instance, Colby, it doesn't give you your enrollment link there, then you must know something went wrong. Go straight back out and come back in again. It must have your enrollment link there. And then you go to the country, whether it's South Africa, Malawi, Nigeria, whatever, and then you go continue. And then on the next one, it'll give you, there's only the 2 pages anyway. So does that help how to enroll them?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good question, Colby. Any other questions?
Yeah.
We just want to be sure.
Yeah, so if I log it in, then it opens, then I share that link. Then if I share the link, if they want to join, they can use that link. Is it possible for them?
So if they are able to enroll themselves, it's not a difficult process. Let them enroll themselves, because your team is going to get big, Colby. You don't want to be enrolling 100 people, right? Especially in this period now till the 26th of November. I'm happy to help anybody that needs to be enrolled. We want to get them in and we want to get them started. We want to get them into the system. We want to get them to understand how things work and get to know the team. So it's very important. My prime objective is to get as many people into our teams as possible. So once you've got them in the team, the first thing you do once you've enrolled them or they've enrolled themselves is to find out, did they receive an email, a welcome email from Peak? Because in their welcome email, that's when Peak sends them their enrollment link plus their QR code. Some people have not received their emails, and you know where their emails are sitting? In their junk folder. So if you ask them and they say no, they haven't received their email, tell them to go and look in the junk folder. If they still haven't received it in their junk, then you need to let me know, and we tell corporate that this person with that ID number, that's their email, that's their name, they haven't received a welcome email. And then they check the system, because sometimes the email that people put in, there's a spelling mistake and the email doesn't work. That's happened a few times. So it's really important when someone gives you an email that you get it, the correct spelling, the correct numbers, blah, blah, blah. And it seems to be quite easy because it's at gmail.com. I think for Malawi, everybody is gmail.com, which is really nice. It's quite easy. So it's just for me, it's sometimes the spelling of the names, I get a little bit confused. So Colby, any other questions? Those are all good questions.
For now, I'm sorted.
You sorted for now. And Kaya, do you have any Langster? Yes?
No, I have understood. Your explanation is just vibrant. It's just good.
Excellent. So Langster, some people in your team are running away, but the others, I think maybe you can just help them a little bit. And because I'm sure some of the teachers in your team also would benefit from that extra income that they're going to get once their learners start coming on board. So in March, wouldn't it be great if we all get that little bonus, whether it's 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 or 6? Those are the options that we can earn in that one-off launch bonus. So we're very lucky that we are part of this team so early in the piece that we can all qualify at this stage for that bonus. Kaya, do you have
maybe my question?
Yes.
Is these whom we are enrolling
Yes.
are the same like us? We also get the same bonus. We'll get the same bonus.
Everybody, doesn't matter who you are, whether you're an old granny like me, or whether you're a young student or a good-looking young man like Colby, whether you're black or white or pink or blue or male or female, we all get paid the same. We all get paid the same.
Okay.
When you do the work, you get paid. Simple as that. That's what I love about network marketing. You know, the actual network marketing model, do you know that it makes the most millionaires in any business in the world? So when you work hard, you get paid. In some businesses, you work hard and you get the same money, the same money, the same money. It's not like that in network. This is an opportunity for people who work hard to really earn extraordinary money. But if they're prepared to put in 4 to 6 years, it'll change their life forever, really. So it's not a get rich quick scheme. It doesn't work like that. It's about, as we are starting now with our teams, working with our teams, training our teams, helping them. We're putting in a lot of work right at the beginning now to get everybody started with a good foundation. That's what we're doing now. We're setting the foundations to build a very strong business, not only for our future, but for the future of our families. That is what is so lovely. When I pass on, my business will go to my children and my grand, and that is what a legacy business is. This is a legacy business.
Okay.
Does that make sense, Langster?
Yes, it did.
Good. And Kaya, what about you, my darling? How are you? Any questions?
No. I do understand.
You do.
I think major problem was that one of either sending the link to the consultant.
Yes.
So, but now, for instance, you made it easy. If you can send it to them, that'll be also fantastic because we won't have time to enroll them one by one.
Those consultants that you enrolled for them, did you send them ID number and their password? You know, the five that are already enrolled.
It's fine.
Do they have their ID number and do they have their password?
Yes.
Oh, they do. Because if they don't have their password and then email, they'll know. They can't get into their back office. Because the other thing I didn't show you, if they've forgotten what their link is,
password.
do you know? No. The password they can change anyway. If they've forgotten their password, they can just change. They can just click on forgotten my password and they'll send to their email, they'll send a reset link. So that's not a problem. But there's one thing I just did want to show you. If they've forgotten what their enrollment link is, it's very easy to find it. I'll just quickly show it to you. It's coming up. Okay. So we went and looked in my team and we looked at the team. If you want to go into the business, my sponsor link. So under my business at the top, you go into sponsor link here, click on sponsor link, and there comes the sponsor link. So that's the consultant referral code, which is this one here. And right next to that is your customer referral code. So when we start enrolling customers, this is the link we use for customers, and this is the link we use for consultants. So does that help?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
I've opened also my laptop. I can see here how to invite consultants and also invite customers.
Fabulous.
There's a link. There's a separate link for each.
Yes. Yeah, good. Okay, so as you know, we have opportunity meetings in peak and we have training meetings. The training was at 10 o'clock this morning in South Africa. So for those that couldn't make it, it is recorded. It was a really good training this morning. But if you've missed any of the training, you can always go back and listen to the recording, because sometimes if a new person comes in and they want to be brought up to speed, they just need to listen to a couple of the trainings and then they'll know exactly what's going on. So if there are no more questions, I'm going to say good evening to you. Okay. It's my day.
Just want to suggest that if maybe we can add one more day for the meeting, so that we must be used to how to log other things like the way you are asked. So that was my honest suggestion.
You know what I was thinking? I mean, as the teams grow, once a person has their 6, I had a one-on-one meeting with the leader and their 6, and then they could ask all the questions and I went through each thing so that team were all on the same page together. So Colby, what I would like to suggest for you, if you would like to find a time for you and your team, and obviously Peter, because Peter is your enrolled person and I like to work with them. So obviously Assumpta was part of that meeting, because Assumpta has 3 really fast builders. So I'll be doing the same with their teams as well. So I'm happy to do that. Langster, if you would like me to have a one-on-one with you and your team, you just find a time. What I'll do is I will send you my Calendly link and you choose a time on my calendar when it suits you and your group, and you book it in. Does that sound like a good idea, Langster?
A good idea.
Okay. All right. That's a good plan moving forward, Colby. Colby, I really value your questions and I value your suggestions. So anything like that, please bring it to the table. I really value that a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So have a good evening. Sleep well. And I'll see you around the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a great
good
day.
morning.
Yes. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye now. Bye.
Bye.